Yo baseball fam. Strap in because what I'm about to unleash is not just a breakdown, it's a full-blown exposé that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about Major League Baseball. Picture this. Yankees owner Hal Steinbrenner, the co-chairman of the most storied franchise in sports history, sits down for an interview and drops a truth bomb that could shatter the league's foundation. He's asked if he's concerned about the Dodgers' iron grip on the game, back-to-back World Series titles, relentless dominance, and he doesn't mince words. Of course it's a concern. The Dodgers have tremendous resources and they've gotten the job done. Tremendous resources? Getting the job done? This isn't casual chatter. This is a man admitting the Dodgers are pulling away from the other 29 teams like a runaway freight train. But wait, here's the punchy hook that'll blow your mind. Is this the dawn of a new era where one team rules supreme, turning MLB into a one-horse race? Are the Dodgers secretly engineering a conspiracy to monopolize championships, leaving rivals in the dust and fans outraged? If you're a Yankees fan, a Mets supporter, or anyone who bleeds for fair play, this should ignite a fire in your soul. We're talking front office chaos, league-wide shock, and a narrative so twisted, it feels like a Hollywood thriller. Let's peel back the layers step by step and expose the raw truth, because the Dodgers' rise isn't just impressive, it's downright terrifying. Alright, let's break this down from the ground up, folks, because if we don't dissect this situation set up right now, you'll miss the seismic shift happening in baseball. Hal Steinbrenner, the guy who inherited the Yankees throne from his dad George, gets grilled in this interview about the Dodgers' stranglehold. And what does he spill? Of course it's a concern. He praises their tremendous resources, that endless wallet from Guggenheim ownership, and how they've gotten the job done, overcoming a mountain of injuries this season, peaking at the perfect time for those heart-pounding World Series clashes against the Blue Jays. He even admits they've played to their potential when they needed to, under the ultimate pressure. But then he pivots with that classic Steinbrenner spin. If there's a correlation between spending the most money and winning a championship, I still think it's a weak correlation. Wait, come on. The sample size of data he's talking about? It's right there in black and white. The Dodgers earned those titles in dramatic fashion, clinching in those final games with flair that screams greatness. And Steinbrenner? He's preaching facts, but listen closely, he's envious. The Yankees, with their bloated payroll, the Mets, Phillies, Blue Jays, all those expensive rosters, and still the Dodgers win. What? Because they've built a culture that thrives on chaos, turning injuries into comebacks and pressure into glory. The public reaction? It's explosive. Fans are flooding Twitter and Reddit, calling it a power imbalance apocalypse. Media outlets are running headlines like Dodgers, unstoppable force or league killer? Executives are scrambling behind closed doors, whispering about how this could redefine the sport. This isn't just a win, it's a takeover, and the outrage is palpable. People are furious, questioning if baseball's soul is being sold out for Hollywood glamour and deep pockets. Here's the crazy part. Steinbrenner says, we'll see what next year brings, but we all know the Dodgers are already plotting their next move. Is this the moment the league fractures? You tell me. Now, diving into the player and team background, because this dominance didn't happen overnight. The Dodgers? They're not just a team. They're a dynasty in the making, stacked with superstars who choose to be there, as Steinbrenner hints. Take Shohei Ohtani, the two-way sensation from Japan who's rewriting the rulebook. Pitching, hitting, stealing bases, you name it. Or Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Japanese ace whose splitter is so filthy, it makes hitters look like amateurs. These guys don't end up on other teams because of how good they are, right? But let's be real. They flock to LA because the Dodgers offer a sanctuary, a trusted organization obsessed with championships. They've overcome epic injury sagas this year, like Ohtani's elbow woes or Freddie Freeman's setbacks, only to emerge stronger. Ownership under the Guggenheim Group? It's modern, data-driven, and ruthless, rumored to be even sharper than Steinbrenner's old-school empire building. Compare that to the Yankees' heyday. Back when they were the model franchise, the evil empire everyone feared and chased. But now, the Dodgers are that beacon. They're winning back-to-back titles, and it's not just wins. It's who they're winning with, electric, global stars drawing fans from Tokyo to Tinseltown. Fans are outraged, though. Imagine being a lifelong Yankees supporter watching this shift. What happened to our dominance? They're screaming. Media's piling on, with pieces dissecting how the Dodgers' culture, built on commitment and excellence, outshines the competition. And executives? Steinbrenner's quote is a rare admission. Others are too scared to speak. This background isn't fluff. It's the foundation of a conspiracy that's pulling baseball apart at the seams. Are the Dodgers the new standard, or are they hoarding talent to create an unbeatable fortress? The stakes are sky high. But here's where the narrative turns conspiratorial, my friends, because this isn't just good fortune. It's strategic manipulation on a league-shaking scale. Why is this event suspicious? Part of a bigger plan? The Dodgers aren't winning by accident. They're engineering it. Think about it. They outspend everyone, but Steinbrenner calls the money-win link weak? That's a deflection. The Dodgers have overcome a lot of injuries. Yeah, because they hoard talent like Yamamoto, locking in players before free agency turns into a bidding war. Rumors swirl in the front offices. Are they using insider intel to front-load contracts, poaching prospects with promises of rings? That culture they brag about? It's a smokescreen for a calculated empire. They're building a machine that's pulling away, selfishly, as Steinbrenner admits, creating a massive competitive imbalance. Is this the Dodgers secretly plotting to ruin baseball, turning MLB into a Dodgers versus everyone farce? Absolutely. Rival teams are fuming, whispers of collusion, of the Dodgers gaming analytics and scouting to dominate. Imagine the behind the scenes. Guggenheim execs in smoke-filled rooms, mapping out acquisitions that starve the rest of the league. And if one team monopolizes like this, what happens? Fan bases erode, TV deals crumble. This is strategic warfare, folks, and the league's in denial, pretending it's all about greatness. But let's ask the hard questions. Are the Dodgers colluding with agents? Manipulating the draft? The evidence points to yes, and it's got everyone paranoid. Here's the intrigue. Steinbrenner says, they got healthy at the right time. Coincidence or conspiracy? You decide, but the chaos is real. Let's compare this to the past, because history doesn't lie, and it's screaming warnings at us. Remember the Yankees dynasty under Steinbrenner's dad? Back-to-back titles, stacked rosters, the evil empire label that made rivals tremble? That's the Dodgers now, but amplified. Look at those Red Sox teams that won all those championships. Boring, right? Ratings tanked because it was predictable dominance. Giants in the even years? Snooze fest, no drama. But the Dodgers? They're electric, with Ohtani drawing international fans, making LA the epicenter of baseball buzz. Steinbrenner even nods to it. Look at the Yankees. Look at the Mets. Look at the Phillies. Look at the Blue Jays. All expensive rosters. And the Dodgers win. Exactly. High payrolls don't guarantee rings. The Dodgers model does, blending superstars with culture. They've passed the Yankees as the marquee matchup. Would you rather see Aaron Judge mash 4 or 5 homers in the Bronx or Ohtani pitching and hitting in one game at Dodger Stadium? 10 out of 10 say Ohtani. Fans from Japan flock in, turning games into global spectacles. This shift is historic. The Dodgers are what the Yankees used to be, but with modern twists. And the outrage? It's building. Past patterns show dynasties breed resentment. The Dodgers are no exception. Are they the new evil empire ruining the sport's balance? The comparisons say yes, and it's got the league on edge. Now, roster fit analysis, because this is where the imbalance hits you like a fastball to the ribs. Positionally, the Dodgers are untouchable. Ohtani a ditcher on the mound. A game-changer that disrupts every strategy. Yamamoto anchoring the rotation? Elite with depth that lets them plug in backups seamlessly. They've overcome injuries with a bench that's playoff-ready. Think Gavin Lux stepping up or Will Smith locking down the bullpen. Salary dynamics? They're not afraid to pay top dollar, whatever it takes to get their guy, inflating the market for everyone else. Development concerns? Minimal. Their farm system's churning out talent like Mookie Betts' heir apparents. But for rivals? This creates utter chaos. Teams like the Yankees are stuck with aging stars and bloated contracts, while the Dodgers reload with precision. It's a selfish pull-away, as Steinbrenner puts it, and it's ruining depth charts league-wide. Fan outrage is boiling. How do we compete with that? Social media's ablaze with calls for salary caps. Executives are rethinking strategies, but the Dodgers' fit is flawless. Hypothetically, if the Yankees tried to match this, they'd bankrupt themselves. This isn't fair play, it's a strategic stranglehold, and it's got everyone questioning the rules. Scouting breakdown time. Let's dissect these beasts with the precision of a front office guru. Ohtani, strengths? His 50-50 potential is unreal. 10.2 WAR in 2023, 46 homers, 3.14 ERA, plus base stealing speed. Weaknesses? Injury history, but he peaks in big moments. Projections? MVP every season, Hall of Fame lock, potentially hitting 60 homers if healthy. Yamamoto, 2.64 ERA, 143 strikeouts, That splitter dropping like a guillotine. Weaknesses? Early MLB adjustment, but he's dominating with a 1.21 whip. Stats show Dodgers rotation ERA plus at 130, best in baseball. Lineup? 9.2 runs per game, led by Betts' 8.2 WAR. These guys aren't just good, they're transcendent. The superstar Steinbrenner admits the Dodgers chase. But here's the crazy part. Are they winning with the best players? Facts say yes, and it's creating a gap no one can close. Scouting reports from rivals? Unhittable is the consensus. This depth is why they win, and it's infuriating the competition. League-wide reaction? Oh, people are furious, and it's spreading like wildfire. Rival fans are rioting online. Yankees supporters calling it the end of fair play, Mets fans demanding investigations. Media? Headlines like Dodgers, the new evil empire, are everywhere, with analysts dissecting Steinbrenner's concern as a cry for help. Executives? Steinbrenner's quote is just the start. Others are privately panicking, fearing a talent exodus. Blue Jays, Phillies, Mets, all expensive flops. What? The Dodgers culture crushes. Fans are tuning out other teams, ratings dropping. This is league-wide outrage, and it's only escalating. Imagine the chaos. Rival GMs in emergency meetings plotting countermeasures. The shock is real, and it's got baseball on the brink. Big picture implications? This means total chaos for the season, free agency, the whole league. Next year? Dodgers could three-peat, widening the gap to historic levels. Free agency? Teams will overpay, inflating salaries and creating financial ruin. Competitive balance? Dead, MLB's becoming a Dodgers showcase. If one team pulls away like this, the sport dies. Steinbrenner warns, we'll see what it pans out, but we know, more dominance, more conspiracy. Is this sustainable? Or the downfall of baseball? The stakes are enormous: fan apathy, TV blackouts, a fractured league. What if the Dodgers keep winning? The sport evolves into irrelevance. This is the tipping point. So, there you have it, fam. The Dodgers as the new evil empire, Steinbrenner's bombshell, and the league in turmoil. Are they ruining baseball? Building an unbeatable machine? What do you think? Is this fair or time for change? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Dodgers dominance, genius, or greed? Hit like if you're fired up, subscribe for more breakdowns, and smash that notification bell for the next bombshell. Follow me on X and IG for real-time rants. And remember, in this game of shadows, the Dodgers are winning, but for how long? Stay locked in, baseball warriors. This is just the beginning. Sponsored by NordVPN. Never miss a game again. Go to nordvpn.com/Dodgers for that 30-day guarantee.